From Lizard Squad to the Legion of Doom, hacker groups have plagued the internet for decades, but no group has managed to make such a large mark on the world quite as fast and as impactful as the one we are going to be talking about today. This is the story of Lapsus, the hacker group behind the GTA 6 leaks. Lapsus initially targeted Brazilian and South African entities. The first profiled hack they committed was to Brazil's Ministry of Health, where they deleted COVID-19 vaccine data, which they then used as extortion to get money from the Brazilian government. Lapsus used the same ransomware on Brazil's largest media conglomerate, Empresa, Brazilian car rental company Localzia, along with South African telecommunications companies Claro and Embratel. Despite being such a young group at the time, Lapsus has already managed to hack some big players. After their attacks on Brazilian and South African companies, Lapsus pulled their biggest hack at the time with none other than Nvidia. Over 71,000 credentials of Nvidia employees were exposed. The stolen credentials contained email addresses and encrypted passwords, many of which have now been cracked. Just one day later, Lapsus also leaked 190 gigabytes of data, which belonged to Samsung. The data included source code for Samsung's Galaxy phones. In the same month of hacking these tech giants, Lapsus was also attempting to breach Ubisoft and T-Mobile, but were unsuccessful. However, they were able to get into Microsoft, where they leaked 90% of the source code of Bing's search engine, which, isn't the worst hack in the world. Lapsus communicate through their fans through Telegram, an anonymous messaging app where most of their hacks are revealed. On it, they state that the only goal is money. Our reasons are not political. However, many experts don't believe this claim, as the majority of their hacks don't seem to yield any money, but rather give them a lot of clout, which is what many people believe is the true motivation of Lapsus. This belief was also validated by the fact that many of their hacks have nothing to do with extortion. For example, the hack on Localzia simply redirected their page to an adult film site. This is also exacerbated by the fact that Lapsus seems to have started to solely target high-profile tech companies. Maybe at the start they were hoping to have their hacks make money, but it seems to have progressed to getting internet points. As a result, Lapsus began to target bigger fish to get their name out there. Nearly 6 months after their previous attack, Lapsus was back. Their victim?
I joined Uber One to save money on my important deliveries, like gravy nachos, staplers, market price swordfish.
It still remains unknown how much or how sensitive the data they stole was. However, screenshots the hacker shared with security researchers indicate that they obtained full access to the cloud-based systems where Uber stores sensitive customer and financial data. However, Lapsus didn't get this by running programs on a Linux terminal. They didn't even hack any computers. Instead, they hacked the employees' brains. No, not like that. Like this.
I see you fight with words.
That's right, by executing the persuasion.exe with their mouths, or fingers in this case, the hacker posed as a colleague and successfully had one of the Uber employees give them credentials which would give them access reserved to that of system administrators. But even the Uber hack had nothing compared to the hack that Lapsus was going to commit in the days following. By posing as a Rockstar Games employee, Teapot Uber hacker joined the GTA 6 development Slack group. From there, he gained further access into the belly of the beast, the videos. On September 18th, 2022, Teapot Uber hacker posted an archive file which contained over 90 pre-alpha videos of GTA 6 to the GTA forums website, along with the message, "Hi, 90 footage/clips from GTA 6. It's possible I can leak more data soon. GTA 5, GTA 6 source code and assets. GTA 6 testing build." Unfortunately for Teapot, however, the GTA community are extremely paranoid and wouldn't trust anything a person says after the words GTA 6 come out of their mouth. And with the absolute waste dump of fake GTA 6 leaks and Fernando unboxing videos, can you really blame them? Nobody seemed to believe Teapot and shrugged off the files as a virus. However, some brave forum users downloaded the footage and will later leak it onto YouTube and Twitter. The internet had its hands on the once fabled GTA. GTA 6. And they got to work. YouTubers were playing a game of cat and mouse with Rockstar Games, trying to upload as much footage as they could before it got deleted. Twitter got really angry that an unfinished game looked unfinished, and Reddit beat a world record, along with their meats, when they made Rule 34 content from a character still in pre-alpha. Typical Reddit. It was safe to say that the GTA 6 leak was the biggest of its kind in video game history, as it made international news. But what happened to the hacker? GTA 6 was leaked, and a global manhunt, get it? Was out for Teapot Uber hacker. Some thought he was of Russian origin. Others thought he was Saudi royalty. But Teapot Uber hacker was neither of these, as on September 22nd, the hacker was revealed to be a 17-year-old boy living in Oxfordshire, England. That's right. The hacker, which was behind the biggest attack in gaming history, was some kid still living with their parents. The teenager, who was only referred to as AK, was arrested by City of London police and is currently being charged with 2 counts of breach of bail conditions and 2 counts of computer misuse. He is currently being held in a youth detention center. And all jokes aside, this really goes to show you the cost of all this. It may seem cool to hack some of the biggest names in tech, to get your name out there and shake the world for a bit, but the reality is, all this kid managed to do is ruin his life for the sake of making headlines, all of which will be forgotten about in a couple years, just like other leaks similar to this.